Hey everybody, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. If you don't know, I'm in Disneyland right now. Well, by the time the video comes out, I'll be back home. I'll probably be shipping like a madman because Black Friday. Black Friday was wild. Now, first like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. So, my Black Friday, or just sales in general, increase in sales in general, started on Monday, and it started going above average. Come the day before Thanksgiving, it just got out of hand, and then carried on through the holiday. I ran a 25% off sale in my store for Black Friday, and it was so successful. I'm probably going to continue it through the end of the month. Hold on, I'm here with my family, so what's everybody doing? What's mom doing? So, due to the success of the sale, I'm going to continue that to the end of the month and hopefully get more sales. But I'll tell you what, when I'm back home, I'm going to be, boxing up things and packaging things up. It's going to be pretty wild. Let me know how your Black Friday sales went. Now, everybody's running Black Friday sales. They're going to be competing with the likes of Amazon, Target, Walmart. All the stores out there are going to be running great sales. And you can't necessarily run those types of sales as well too, or make the kind of money that you would hope to make when you're competing with all these people around this same time frame. So you really got to do is find cool, unique items that you can resell to differentiate yourself from everybody else. Now, I try to show cool, unique items that I'm picking up. You guys see in all my videos here, the types of items I'm getting, what I'm picking up. It's different, hopefully all the time. Yes, I'm picking up some more common stuff, that you can resell all the time. Brand new Lego sets, brand new, other toys, if it's a good deal. But I really try to look for the cool, unique items because I don't want to compete with those types of stores. I don't want to have to compete. I cannot compete against a Target. I cannot compete against an Amazon. It's just me. So how can I, still make sales and still have all this competition, cool, unique, different items? You could drive your price lower than the other places, but really you're going to lose. It's going to be a lose-lose situation. So you also attempt to try different platforms as well too. There are people that are having success on places like Whatnot, places like Mercari, places like Poshmark. Mercari, kind of going downhill. Poshmark is also cheap. Poshmark is really losing here. Whatnot is doing okay if you have a following on that channel. Right now you should have probably been building up your following since the beginning of the year if you're going to try to have success on there during fourth quarter. It's still possible, but a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging. I also have my own concerns with Whatnot. I dropped a video too as well regarding that, and I really am only dipping my toes into Whatnot. I'm all in on eBay. You've heard me talk about this all the time. eBay is the way to go, but the competition is fierce on there as well too. And there's certain categories I stay away from or I just dabble in because of the competition. Again, cool, unique items that you can't find anywhere else. That's what I'm trying to find. That's what I try to bring you in these videos. Beach Boys are going to play right now. I hope this music is not going to get copyright. I hope I'm not going to do too much to get this music off. But we're in Disneyland. Definitely, it's not all work here. We're definitely enjoying our time here. Although it kind of feels like a job when you're at Disneyland because you're constantly jamming to rides, standing in line. If you do come to Disneyland, get yourself some good shoes. Definitely plan, more day to be, if you're coming to Disneyland, Southern California, plan to be here for more than the days you're actually coming to Disneyland because you're going to need some rest days. Break it up if you can. Break up your days in the park and out of the park so that way, you have time to rest and relax because it's exhausting. I'll tell you that right now. That's enough of Disneyland talk. We're not here to discuss Disneyland, but there are a lot of great bolos here at Disneyland. Obviously, you can't pay Disneyland prices, but if you find some Disney stuff, especially stuff from the park out there right now, Big Bolo is the the popcorn bucket. It is the gingerbread house popcorn bucket. The line to get that popcorn bucket was wild. It was $40 for the bucket, but it resells for around $100 to $120 right now. It is the hot item. However, it will not last. It'll definitely go down in price. So if you are looking for the popcorn bucket for the holidays, you're going to pay up online on eBay right now, unless you can come down to the park. They even sold out here at the park as well too. So there are cool, unique items. We did hit a few thrift stores while we were here, and we were able to find some unique Disney items, some sipper cups. I think we found one popcorn bucket while we were here, but those are really, really unique. In this video, you will see a what sold. I did sell the Spirit jerseys, aged Spirit jersey. They are incredibly popular. They sell all the time. You know, it's a market though, or a category that is getting pretty flooded right now because Disney is churning out a bunch of Spirit jerseys. So look out for the cool, unique ones, the ones, you know, that are themed, Haunted Mansion, Small World, anything like that. Those ones will still bring a bit of a premium. The actual, you know, generic Disneyland ones, they're okay. They will still sell. You got to buy them at a good price, the buy-in price. Okay. All right. Enough Disneyland talk. Let's get over to the what sold. Well, let's sit down and eat, and we'll do the what sold from there. Okay, we've sat down for the what sold section. We're at the restaurant is Naples in downtown Disney. Really, really good. You know, a lot of traditional Italian pastas, everything. Obviously, I'm on vacation still. But let's go ahead and get to the what sold really quick. Hopefully the music doesn't interfere with the video. But obviously a little bit different than mine, all the what sold. So I will have to pop them up. I don't know where they're going to pop up exactly, but I'll pop them up on the screen somewhere. First off, we have the Disney, not Disney. We have the brass Santa Claus lamp, which sold. Now, again, these all sold over the Black Friday holiday, or Thanksgiving holiday into Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. So 5 sales I pulled from over the course of this weekend, which encompasses a few extra days, not just Saturday and Sunday. No surprise, Santa Claus, Christmas coming right up, so right around the corner. Brass does incredibly well. Keep your eye out for brass items. We got, you know, MCM, mid-century modern, comes with a shade and everything, works, tested. Keep your eye out for this stuff. It does incredibly well. Sold for $40 is what it sold for. And the shipping on that was $10.69. It was a small lamp. It was not a crazy style lamp. It's gonna go inside a box. It's about 12 by 8 by 6 box. We're definitely gonna wrap it up. It is brass, so it doesn't really need an incredible amount of wrapping. But obviously it's gonna have the shade. You don't want anything to occur to the shade. It will come with a light bulb that already was in it, so I'm not gonna take it out just for, I'm gonna pack it all together, send it on its way. Great product. I talked about brass before. Keep your eye out for brass. Of course, Christmas, you know, this has a lot of stuff going for it. All right, next item is a picture frame. Now, you guys know I pick up picture frames. It's not my favorite, you know, section when it comes to Goodwill or thrifting, but it's still, this stuff does sell. Vintage, brass. This is a trifold, so really cool. It stands on its own. It doesn't need like a, you know, a rear stand for it or anything. It doesn't have a hook or anything. You hook it on. It just stands on its own. Holds several little pictures. It's 2 inch by 3 inch pictures, total of 9. This is older. Definitely from the 80s or 90s. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this has got a lot of those vibes in there, you know, for your home decor, your 80s or 90s decor. It is brass as well too, so, you know, you really can't go wrong with this stuff. You can't pay too much. Again, you cannot pay too much for these items, especially picture frames. You got to be in it a buck or two. Anything more than $3, you definitely gonna have to leave it behind. The margin won't really be there, and it'll take a while to sell as well too. So we're looking at $15.95 is what it sold for. $11.70 is what the shipping charge was. It was a fairly heavy item, so this is reaching out into the 3-pound range already when it comes to shipping. I put 4 pounds. Of course, you know, I always build in a little bit extra to cover the cost of my shipping supplies. Now, believe it or not, this will go in a padded poly bag. Don't let the shipping police, you know, get after you over padded poly bags. These things are perfectly safe. Make sure you use bubble wrap to wrap this thing up. We're going to wrap this up probably about 6 times in bubble wrap first before we send this on its way. And it will be wrapped up. Make sure you get sturdy padded poly bags, though. That's the key. Sturdy padded poly bags. I get all my stuff from Uline. Most of my stuff from Uline. Not all of it. Most of it from Uline. So you'll find yourself a good supplier of shipping supplies. You can usually get a great deal the more you purchase. Okay, next item here. Next item we have up is, and you know, in the spirit of being at Disneyland, I don't think I have to tell you about Disneyland Spirit jerseys or Disneyland anything in general will sell for the right price. Spirit jerseys do incredibly well. It is a bit of a flooded market right now. I'm in Disneyland right now. I see them. I'm seeing them everywhere. They're all over the place. All kinds of different designs. Obviously, if it's themed after Haunted Mansion, if it's themed after, you know, another ride, it'll definitely command a bit more of a premium than just your basic Disney. This was a tie-dye one, brand new with tags. My wife actually found this one. I'm not sure if she found it at Savers or at Goodwill. I forgot, but it sold for $25. So it was a basic. It was a little bit, you know, more than basic because of the tie-dye. It was brand new with tags. A bit of a smaller size, but these are oversized. So even though it's a smaller size, it is oversized. Even though it's a medium, it probably more or less fits like a large or so. But typically these are worn as a larger size. We sold that for $25. Shipping on that was $6.46. That went for under a pound. It'll more likely ship for right around 13 ounces. And so we'll make a little bit on there because I did put in a pound for this item in total to ship out. Okay, next item here. We have Cross pen and pencil set. Cross is a premium name when it comes to stationery. Keep your eye out for this stuff. It does really well. It will be priced up. More than likely be priced up unless you're going to garage sales or anything like that. People know about Cross pens. At the flea market, you know, they price me up when it comes to Cross pen sets. Unless, you know, it's somebody I know that will, you know, that kind of knows that I'm a reseller and I'll be reselling it. I'll need to make a margin. I'll get a good deal. For the most part, they will be priced up. They will be higher. People are aware of Cross for some reason. People still know about Cross. They price them up. They do look and feel and have a premium feel to them. This was you probably saw my garage sale video probably about a couple weeks ago now, because they're pretty rare on my channel. But that's where I picked this one up at $33.75. This was brand new. This was probably was not one of the more premium variants of Cross. It looks like it was more like a gift set, probably sold around Christmas time. Probably could be found, you know, department stores and all that. It was an older one. The shipping was $8.79. I did put 2 pounds on this. It was a little bit heavier, but it wasn't quite that heavy. It'll probably come in about 13 ounces. I did that because obviously, again, I'm building in that cost for the shipping. I probably could have gone away by listing it for 1 pound and still made a little bit, but because it's a premium product, you know, we're coming up to Christmas time. I knew it was going to be a great Christmas gift. I'm going to charge a little bit more to hopefully get a little bit, you know, a little bit more back, you know, for my shipping costs, you know, on everything overall. Especially over Black Friday weekend, because there's going to be a considerable amount of shipping supplies being used. Did I say $33.75? $33.75. And the last and fifth item is... Okay, so university stuff, fraternity. I never forget the right, you know, terminology here, but a lot of university stuff. Keep your eye out for it. Not just college, university sports, but also, you know, just items associated with universities. It's incredibly popular. Now, you generally want to look for your big name universities, where a lot of people generally would be going. In my area, you have UC Berkeley, you have USC, University of Southern California, San Jose State is a fairly large university as well too. You have Stanford University, very well-known universities, and people will be looking for this stuff. Not your clothing, your sweaters, your shirts, all that. You know, going to be fairly common. The more unusual stuff, and that's what I look for, is the more unusual items. This did take a while to sell, but I only have less than $1 into it. It was a bundle deal from the flea market. You know, these paddles, I guess, you know, I already sold one of them. We sold another one. It's super specific, but $14 is what it's sold for. It is a longer item, so the shipping cost was $14.04 on that. So that's due not to the weight, due to the length of the item. I will definitely get a little bit back on the shipping on this. It's going to go in a padded poly bag. Oh, did I say what the other one was going to go in? What was the other one? The other one was going to go in, oh, the cross pens, padded poly bag. This one here will go in a padded poly bag. It's a wood item. You know, I'm definitely going to wrap it up, you know, with bubble wrap, just to make it a little more secure, a little bit of better presentation. Again, I get my bubble wrap at a great price. I buy large rolls of it all the time. So what I consider a unit cost for bubble wrap is 1 foot. 1 foot by 1 foot, basically. So it's just a square. That's generally what I have it calculated to. I forget what the number is. It's very, very low. It's like a penny or something, like a penny and a half or something like that per square because of the amount I buy. So again, the more you buy, the better the deal you get. You got to drive that individual unit cost down. Yes, bigger cost up front, but it'll last you longer and you save money in the long run. What did I say? $14.04 is what it sold for. University stuff does really well. You guys know I look for the cool, unusual, unique items, so keep an eye out for these pieces out there. And that's it. We're out to eat, so there's a lot of activity going on right now. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. A little bit of a different format. We will be back to the normal format going forward, you know, unless I go on vacation again. But nothing planned for the moment, other than family time. Of course, Christmas is coming up, so we'll be spending time with family again. I'll do another series of pre-recorded videos, you know, just due to the holiday and all that. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey, you've made it to the end. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like the video by hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel by hitting my little round icon down below. It really does help us out here. Also, you'll find a couple of selections. You'll see a playlist of videos to watch and my most recent video that I did upload.